Bien, estamos acá un día más en Call of Juarez Gunslinger. El bueno, el muerto y el malo. Pulsa.
40 years I had waited to get my hands on the last of my brother's killers. Not even an army of demons could have stopped me now.
What?
Both Johnny Ringo and Jim Reed fell fairly quickly.
What?
But the last one...
¿Qué carajo? Como que se rebugueó, ¿no? Tipo, ni un espíritu podría...
Both Johnny Ringo and Jim Reed fell fairly quickly. But the last one... Roscoe Bob Bryant. That son of a bitch had managed to escape my vengeance time and time again. I couldn't even be certain I'd recognize him after all those years. By now, he had to be close to 70.
For all you know, he could have been dead.
That thought had indeed crossed my mind.
Salieron de la nada, boludo, esos chavales. Y tipo, como que se bugueó el juego y no me puso lo de A, D, S,
Did
D.
my thirst for vengeance turn me into something worse than the man I was after? By this point in my storied career, I had killed more men than Bob Bryant ever had.
You ain't seen the likes of me.
Nothing could stop me from taking his life.
Ay, amigo, me da paja que hable mucho este chabón y tipo diga yo y el chabón ya está hablando. Déjame jugar. Me perdí. Era para acá, ¿no? Encima ese escopetero, ¿de dónde salió, boludo?
Nothing could stop me from taking his life. I'd been after that killer forever. From the time I rode with Billy the Kid. But that chapter of my story you already know.
Billy the Kid.
Chapter of that fairy tale, you mean?
Suddenly it was 1910. There I was, an old man roaming a ghost town dead almost 2 decades.
Hecha mierda este lugar. Ostras.
The town was falling apart, just like me.
La casa.
But I wasn't about to call it quits.
Salen de la nada.
Even though the ghosts of my dead brothers were begging me to end what I started so long ago.
Mr. Graves, are you all right? Would you like some water?
No.
The Wild Bunch knew I was there. They were after a treasure they had hidden before they fled, buried in the grave of a dead amigo. Some folks think the town is haunted, so they figured there wouldn't be many people poking around. I intended to fill that grave with Bob Bryant's corpse. But like I said, the bandits knew I was on to them. They lured me in and hit me with everything they had.
Amigo, ¿por qué se mueven tan raro esos?
That old fart ain't right in the head.
No sé para dónde tengo que ir.
Put that mad dog down. Dodge this.
¿Para dónde carajo tengo que ir?
Put that geezer in the ground.
¿Fue doble? Decime que fue doble. Ostras.
But you obviously prevailed since you're sitting here telling me.
Gordo tetón.
Actually, in that moment, I did not prevail.
So I suppose we're talking to a ghost.
Funny you should put it like that, Jack.
Amigo, me están cagando a tiros,
Who the hell is that old man?
¿Cuántos eran, boludo? 50
Because when I
con
woke up,
From the dead?
there was silence all around me.
What?
I could swear to God I saw Billy then.
Billy who?
Billy, the kid. William Bonney. He was shooting at me from a rooftop.
¿Cómo que Billy aquí me estaba disparando?
Even over there.
Billy aquí me estaba disparando, amigo. Éramos amigos. ¿Por acá era? ¿Hola? ¿Hola? What?
So I am right. You are touched in the head.
Mr. Greaves, perhaps we should switch you to coffee?
You see that old Indian again, too?
No, but I did see Billy's killer. Patrick Floyd Garrett. He came at me guns a-blazing. But I knew
Mío, estaba
that old war
refumado este
horse
tipo.
had died 2 years before. I wondered if maybe I was dead too and confronting the ghosts of my past. Perhaps all my sins were coming back to haunt me and drag me down to perdition.
Está
I saw
refumado este
Henry
tipo.
Plummer throw dynamite at me.
Estoy peleando contra fantasmas, amigo.
And in the
Henry
gates of the
Plummer.
cemetery, I saw John Wesley Hardin, just like I remembered him.
Pero claro que me van a matar si no los veo, boludo. Pará, boludo. ¿Cómo pensás que los veo? No veo una mierda, amigo. Son todos blancos. Tengo que activar esto para ver.
Robert Ollinger appeared with his terrible double-barrel shotgun.
Bueno, no duró tanto ese.
But no ghost army was stopping me.
My father-in-law got hit with a fallen branch.
El
He
gordo.
spent the rest of his life talking to dogs.
Newman Hayes Clanton, William Brocious, John Peters Ringo, they all wanted me dead.
No me van a matar. ¿Qué tengo que ir acá?
Newman Hayes Clanton, William Brocious, John Peters Ringo, they all wanted me dead.
Bueno, un tiro más, ¿querés cerrar, porro? Ja. A los dos maté. Te estás... ¿A dónde tengo que ir? Me parece que me tengo que quedar
The
en el
Dalton
centro.
brothers, Robert and Grattan, guardians of the Garden of the Dead.
¿Por qué no tan lento?
George Curry and Harvey Logan, alias Kid Curry, both thirsty for vengeance from the great beyond. Jesse, Woodson, James, and Jim Reed. Each one deader than the next.
Dale que no quedan muchos.
I thought I would go crazy.
Thought.
No, me voy a morir. ¿Qué más? ¿Qué más? Nah, es imposible, boludo. No me puedo esconder. Me
The
vienen de a
Dalton
20.
brothers, Robert and Grattan, guardians of the Garden of the Dead.
No, amigo, desde acá me hace jugar. Estamos todos locos, boludo. ¿Quién me dispara, boludo? Si a vos te maté.
George Curry and Harvey Logan, alias Kid Curry, both thirsty for vengeance from the great beyond.
El Kid Curry, boludo. ¿Qué más? Dale.
Jesse, Woodson, James, and Jim Reed, each one deader than the next.
Dale, no quedan, no quedan. Amigo, pero son muchos, boludo. No puedo con tantos. Mira, salen de la nada. No, no, no. Me está desesperando este nivel.
The Dalton brothers, Robert and
Ah,
Grattan,
boludo, acá.
guardians of the Garden of the Dead. George Curry and Harvey Logan, alias Kid Curry, both thirsty for vengeance from the great beyond.
¿De dónde? Dale. Encima para saber de dónde carajo me están disparando tengo que...
Jesse, Woodson, James, and Jim Reed, each one deader than the next.
Están haciendo mierda, boludo.
Finally, I saw Harry Alonzo
Por
Longo,
fin.
The Sundance Kid?
like a general leading his legion of the dead.
You told us before that you'd seen him alive.
He was alive.
Chabón. ¿Este tipo cuánta vida tiene? Dale, ¿de dónde viene? No, bueno. Ay, odio este juego. Tengo dinamita, sí. Listo. Cagaste, forro. Uy, me hice mierda. Ay,
Then I
menos
heard a
mal.
voice call to me from afar. It was Robert Leroy Parker, a.k.a. Butch Cassidy, coming at me from out of the fog.
Thanks for taking care of that bastard.
Cinemática. What? Seal Graves. El bueno, el muerto y el malo. Bill?
But the kid wasn't quite deceased. Not yet.
Takes more than one little bullet to kill the likes of me, partner.
Those two
Ojo.
looked like they hadn't seen each other for
De a
quite a
tres,
while. Clearly, they were no longer amigos.
Shit. I was hoping I wouldn't have to kill you.
You won't have to, Butch. I'm killing you first.
I asked them about Bob Bryant, but they were too busy with their own heated conversation.
Let me get this shit straight. You want my money and the love of my life?
You frittered it all away, Butch. Eda's mine. And so is that damn money.
I didn't want to shoot anybody until I had an answer to my question, but those boys didn't give me much of a choice.
O sea que los cagas a tiros. En los duelos a la mexicana, usa Q y E para centrarte en el enemigo que te esté mirando. Me están mirando los dos, boludo. Este me está mirando. Ah, bueno. Tengo que hacer los pedos, boludo. Esto va a estar complicado. Esta parte me da mucha paja, boludo. Tener que andar moviendo la mano, tener que andar moviendo esto. ¿Qué pasa? ¿Puedo sacar el arma ahora? No. La concha de tu hermana. Bueno, vamos a estar acá un buen ratito. Listo, ya
Butch
está.
Cassidy and the Sundance Kid died there in that cemetery not 6 months ago.
A la mierda, deshonrado. Orgulloso de ser deshonrado. Listo.